Hey everyone, we're back with another stream. So we're working on the landing page and really just sort of the implementation of the app, since the app and the landing page are basically going to be the same thing. Um, right, so let's go ahead and get started here. So we have, give me a sec. Cool. All right, so I've got the design over here. You won't actually be able to see it since it's on the other monitor, but I'm just going to open it up here on the side, and I'm going to work on like the actual code on this screen here. That's what you're going to be seeing. I moved this over to play.tailwind.css because it makes it easier for me to see the changes in real time and also kind of check the different views. And yeah, let's switch it to mobile for now. Cool. All right. So I think the part that's still so here's the bit where we do the popular AIs. So on mobile, we're going to do flex call, and it's just going to be flex row on desktop. And you can do gap X, I don't know, like 6, and then gap Y, like similarly, that'd be maybe 6. We can adjust this. And then for each one of these, we maybe rounded D. Some Oh, that's the gradient, so you're gonna have to give it px4 and do px0, and then also same thing, right? basically what I'm trying to figure out is like how you can set a what am I trying to do? Uh, right. So I'm trying to figure out like how you can set a fixed grid, fixed size to the element. Basically, a fixed size to the element itself, uh, and then just have the grid kind of take care of positioning. But also, you don't want to do a wrap, so probably not going to be a grid. I think um, it's something Flex would be more well suited for. So yeah, Flex actually, and then so on MD it's going to be Flex. So it's Flex call on mobile, and then on mobile it's fine. I don't think you have an issue. The issue is on desktop. So on desktop, what you want is you want them to have a fixed width. So like 72, I think is what we picked initially. Error 96. This, yeah, it's doing its thing. Overflow clip and then rounded large. Okay. Why is the bottom? Why is it looking like that? Like I don't understand why it's doing this. I guess it's picking the height of the longest one. Interesting. Is that because we got rid of the grid, right? Right. Got rid of the grid. And maybe it's okay if if it gets full height, as long as the button gets aligned to the bottom. I mean, they all should be the same height anyway, right? So BG white is here. And so if I do flex one, is it even a flex column? You have flex column on the overall one, and then the individual one. I don't think we assign a background, so maybe just assign a background here, and then get rid of the BG white, and then just do actually see what this looks like. So give it a green. If I do H full. That becomes flex one. Why is it going outside though? Weird. Yeah, why is it doing that? Is it because of the H full? And I'm guessing this one needs to be H. I don't understand what's going on. I'm guessing the flex, you're making it a flex row, and then you're giving, I guess just items center. All right. I guess it's items stretch by default, so you just got to do like center, for example. Yeah, that would work. And then just put it back to what we were doing earlier, so H6. Okay, yeah, that works. And then just do the same for job interview. But why is it not overflowing? That's the question now. It should be, right? Yeah, let's figure out how to make it overflow first. So you want the container to flex call. Otherwise it's a flex row. And then you want to do overflow x scroll. So you got to do no wrap, flex no wrap, and then I think for the other ones you need to give it a fixed width too. It already has a fixed width. Oh. Why is it not overflowing? That's the question. Simply add min height 0 to the flex child that has our overflow container. What? Min width? Okay. So it's not enough to have width 96, you need to do oh, it's 72, it's not 96, that's why? Are they getting squished? Looks like they are. Looks like, yeah, I mean, they still are getting squished, that's the problem, right? Overflow X scroll. Yeah, that's what you want. Why isn't it working? I guess you have a max width set here, but you don't have. Do I have to do width full? Hmm. I'm guessing it's the flex row that's causing the problems here. If you get rid of MD flex row, you need to assign it a width in order for it to overflow. Oh wait, okay. Max width is only on the parent. Okay, do I need to do width full? So confusing. Alright, I'm just gonna move this over. And then come back to it. But really, I'm gonna make like a small version of this just so I can fix it. Just see what's going on. Max width 3XL, MX auto. Let's just do VG red 50 just so we know what's in there. Okay, so that's that. And then inside here, you're gonna have, let's say, width 96. And you're just gonna have 3 of them. So it's got 3, and then here you're just gonna do um, I mean, it's showing up as inline blocks. I would have expected it to maybe do span. Oh, they should be div. Or for some reason, they're not getting aligned. Is it because this needs to be smaller? Okay, so something like that. And then if you do no wrap, right? White space no wrap? Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's what was missing. I don't know. It's not flex, so. And then maybe here you can do overflow clip. And then you do scroll X auto. Well, you're gonna put scroll X auto on this one. Doesn't scroll. You can't scroll on. Why can't you scroll? So that lets you scroll. And then what if you make this instead of inline block? You do flex scroll. And then flex no wrap. But you want it to have a fixed width. You don't want the flex elements to flex. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, for some reason, it's not, it's always gonna flex. So you want fixed size, flex children. I guess you just give it flex 0, right? Flex shrink 0. Okay, that was it. So we come back to this, paste it all in. And I don't know if you need the white space no wrap. I'm guessing you probably don't. And now we go back to this one and say let's 0. And it's not overflowing though. Overflow X scroll, flex no wrap. No, you don't need white space no wrap. Then you do flex width full. Width full. Oh, you need to add flex shrink 0 to all of them. There you go. Now we're talking. Finally. Oh god, that took long enough. Oh. Alright. Cool. So 96 is actually too much. Let me just do 72. Yeah, I think 72 works. Cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this to all of them. And then get rid of these. Did I miss some? Okay. Get rid of the horrible red background. And then just do PY1. And then I think PX1 too. I'm just trying to get rid of this harsh cut on the... No, you've already got PX4. Nice. Yeah, I think this will do. All right, so let's just fix the text then. We got therapist, a job interview, and then we have, maybe instead of centering them, I think we just align them to the top. Yeah, that looks better. And then you have a salesman. Not really sure what the application is going to be, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Oh, did I just replace the same one? Oh, fantastic. Okay. All right. And then just kind of verify this works on mobile as well. Yeah, just increase the gap a little bit. I think 12 is okay. Okay. Obviously it needs to be spaced out, so we're also missing a heading up here. So uh, let's do H3. On heading, text to Excel. Old. What is that? 600. So that div seems entirely unnecessary, and then you can just put the H3 inside. Okay, yeah, that works. And give it space from the top, so that's going to be like, oh, empty. I don't know, that's a lot of space, like 36. And bottom, 12. Okay. Or 8. Yeah, 8. Cool. Yeah, I think we're done with this section here. Um, the only thing left is the kind of this section here at the bottom where we do the or, add this, and then the footer, which which we're going to be reusing as well. So yeah, looks like it's coming together really nicely. Ah, just saw a comment by Surya. Hey Surya. All right, so at the bottom we're going to be adding. Let's see. All right, so first things first, you need the or text. I don't know how you implement this in uh, I think I did implement this before. I just don't remember exactly how I did it. Why is this scrolling? That's weird. Why does this have a separate scroll? On the image itself? Is that weird or what? Listen in. It stopped scrolling. Weird. Huh. Alright. Anyway, right, so you need to add pexport here. I thought we had it on the container, but apparently not. Or maybe you could just put it on the container, right? Why is it not on the container? Oh, that make a problem with. I guess that'd be a problem with this one here. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So how do you do that line thing? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's how are you gonna do that line horizontal? HR? Yeah, just literally HR. I forgot about that one. There we go. And then just make it center. And then give it a gap of, say, 3. And then text is going to be gray of like 500 or whatever it is. And give it padding and Y like 12, 6. Or more. Like, it's probably going to be 12 on desktop, but on mobile, that'd be too much. Maybe 6. Yeah, that works. Great. Hey there, Sahrior. How you doing? All right, cool. So now we do the bottom part where we add this little wave thing and then the button and give your AI personality. Yeah. All right, that should be pretty straightforward. Uh, All right, cool. So button, let's do the button now. Button. Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, I need to here. Sometimes I forget to just copy paste text. All right, what's the background? Gold. All right, so text is going to be stone 500. All right. I guess we could just do flex call and then items enter. Yeah. All right. Cool. I think we got this down. The only thing left is adding the lines. So it's going to be very similar to the one that we had earlier. So we have SVG lines here. All I need to do is figure out a way to make this full width while simultaneously so just make it full width and simultaneously wait, let's actually just see if it's if you just put it like this. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, that just went all the way out. Crazy. Really? Why? Oh, it's absolute. Right, of course. You don't want it to be, well, it must be absolute, right? Um, this is basically what you want to do is you want to add a relative. You can add a position relative above the absolute element just so that it gets placed in the right spot. So since this is all related to this thing down here in the middle, well, it's not really the thing in the middle. It's more like the whole create your own AI section. So I would just move this outside of the parent element where we have MX Auto and max width 3XL. So I mean that's fine for the content, and you probably want to have that for the content, but not for the whole thing. What I'm gonna do instead is just do relative up here. Have your lines. And then you can do like, yeah, I mean here if you want, you could do like max width 3XL and then MX auto. That's fine. You could do that. Uh, nice. and then you can adjust these based on what you need. So I don't think top two-thirds is what you're after. Well, first off, what you want is, I'm just gonna, yeah, so top is not gonna be two-thirds. It's probably gonna be fixed amount. So maybe just make it top 0 to start with. Right full, MD left 0. Okay. I guess top 0 works. Or maybe move it up a little bit. Yeah, top 0 doesn't really work. MD, you're doing left 0. Okay. Oh, is that? Why is this one? Oh, that's spacing though. That spacing is crazy. Oh, do I still have this? Let me drop that. Yeah, it's on the H64. That's nuts. Like 16. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so this needs a lower Z index just so it's not going in front of the text. And then looks okay. Maybe MD left 0. Maybe you just do like left 0. Negative right full. Is there a way to center horizontally? I'm not sure. Okay. I think that's okay for that. And then for small screens, it's just gonna be, yeah, this. That looks fine. Cool. I think we are done here. The only thing left is the footer. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll be done with the main page. I mean, yeah, it took a while. All right, so for this, we'll need a version of the logo which is grayscale, and explore, well, three, gray 500, and then we need to update the fill here. All right, let's make that gray. I guess I'll just go ahead and export that, or here. There you go. I guess you could make this a on, and then give it like 4, 2. Okay. All right, cool. Cool. I think that does it with the footer as well. So at this point, we're pretty much done. There's nothing else to do on the main page. Uh, Pretty happy with how this came along. Let's see what it looks like on, whoops. Yeah, I forgot to wrap the width on the footer. Typical rookie mistake. Uh, so for this, we're just gonna have to wrap the whole thing inside a container. The reason we need to do this is Excel, and then just MX Auto. The reason we need to do this is because you want to have the same background maintained across, right? So you don't want to have it just in the center. You want it full width. So that's why you need this. I just noticed on desktop we actually have the links kind of spread out along the row. I noticed that. So I guess what we could do for that. Did I forget to close the disk? Alright. I guess what we could do for that is, and then on mobile, it's right there at the bottom. That's weird. I mean, it's a weird arrangement. I imagine, like, the copyright would, yeah, on desktop, you don't want it to look like that. You'd want it to flex row, and then do, like, something like that. Add uh, well, you'd add an individual separator. Uh, I think the easy way to do this would be show this to make it hidden on desktop. It's only visible, so it's flex, and then MD is just hidden. You don't show the links, and you would show them through a separate flex, which you will wrap the logo in. And so that way it actually shows up the way we originally intended. So that would be flex. Oops. So you'd stick the logo in there, and then you'll have like the original did, right? And here you'd be hidden on mobile, and then on MD it'll be flex. And yeah, so this one, you'll justify your items, make sure they're centered, justify like baseline, probably. Items baseline, right? And then justify between. That's what you want, right? So that's kind of how the original design was. You can see that here. This was the original design. The intention was for it to look like that. And I mean, UI8 is probably kind of heavy. Wait, you have MT12 here. Okay, that's why it looked so crazy, right? And what's that at the bottom? MT12. Why is there a space there at the bottom? Yeah, looks perfect. But why is that space there on the bottom? What is that? Uh, empty hidden? Could it be because of this? Nope. Where is that space coming from? Why do you have a space at the bottom? Well, if you get rid of the footer, you don't know if it's because of the footer anymore. It's probably oh, see? Oh, it's actually because of the image. Interesting. It was because the image was going overboard. So for the lines, you would just do overflow clip. Or I don't think that's going to work. You'd have to do overflow clip on the main. Man, that's weird. Like I'm seeing some scrolling. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably also from the image, right? Probably also from the image, right? Cool. All right. I think we're done here. I don't think there's anything else we need to do on the main page. We're going to wire in the audio file here so that you can listen in. And um, Yeah, I guess that's it. Don't see us needing to do anything else. Also, here a nice little touch would be, I don't like, uh, yeah, I don't like how they're different sizes and it just it looks off. I guess the easiest solution here would be to just adjust the types to help you find clarity or just that. Yeah, okay. And then it'd be nice if there was like a cloud thing going on the side, like a little mask, so that it doesn't look as jarring. I mean, this looks horrible. Uh, yeah, that'd be a nice touch. We could do that next. All right. Um, there's one more page that we need to implement, which is like the actual page that you see once you're signed in. Um, and of course, you know, alongside that, like the sign up modal, the billing modal as well. I basically this right half here, this bit over here, and then the top up your balance, as well as the sign up modal, which we're gonna add to the main page, right? Yeah. I mean, it's missing. It feels super simple. Like it's missing a bunch of stuff, including testimonials. You know, maybe some ratings, and FAQ. I think all these things are missing, but that's okay for like a version one. We'll probably have time to circle back before like officially launching this with more details, like an FAQ section at least. Cool. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I'll continue in another video, just because it's already been running for a while. How long's it been? An hour 15. Time flies when you're having fun, boys. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.